Good morning, boys and girls. Today we're going to start with chapter 11, and I know you're going to say, Mrs. Brotherton, what about chapters 9 and 10? Well, chapters 9 and 10 are something that your teachers and I have been doing all year long with you. We've been working on position and classifying things with you all through kindergarten with lots of different activities that we've done. I'm sure you remember sorting the transportation, the buses and the airplanes and things, the little manipulatives that we had at school, and also classifying other things. And we've been working with position, talking about put your pencil above your paper, put your pencil over your head, those types of things. We've been doing that type of thing all year long. So if we were going to shorten our book in any way, that's one way we would do it. So we're going to go ahead and start working on chapter 11, which is 2D shapes, which you've done a lot with, but we're going to work on it a little bit more. We're going to talk a little bit more about different types of vocabulary that go along with those shapes that you're already familiar with, okay? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to do the Am I Ready? So if you take a look at your Am I Ready page, that is page 615. Number 1 says to circle the objects are the same shape. So look at the shapes that you have here. Look at the cushions. Circle the objects that are the same. Okay, and then number 2 says to circle the objects that are the same shape. They're not talking color or size, but look at the same shape. Circle those objects. Now down here for numbers 3 and 4, you're going to need your crayon, and what you're going to do is for number 3, look at the shapes, find the shapes in this row that are the same and color them blue. And then here on this one, look at the shapes again and color the shapes that are the same blue. Okay? All right. So let's turn that over and let's take a look at our math words. This is a review of vocabulary. We can compare things by their length and their size. We can compare things by shape and by number in many different ways. So you trace over the word length. So you have that word, you're going to trace it. Oh, my pen's really bad. There we go. All right, and then also trace the word size. Okay, so then I think we're ready to move into the book, move into the vocabulary. Let's take a look at our vocabulary. Our vocabulary this time is circle. It shows you a circle, and it shows where you can find a circle out in the world, and a hexagon, and it also shows you where you find a hexagon, what types of things are hexagon shaped, hexagonal. And then rectangle, you have a rectangle, and look, picture frames are rectangles too. And this is round, circles are round. And then this shows you the parts of a shape. You have the side, and something that is straight and curved. So you have straight. The pencil is straight, the worm is not. Well, not always. And then our last 3 vocabulary cards for this one are a square and triangle. And then we're going to talk about vertex or vertices, the corners of a shape. Okay? So what you're going to do today after you finish the Am I Ready is to cut out your vocabulary cards, practice writing the words on the back and taking a look at what those words mean, okay? And then we also have our foldable, and I've already done part of that. I've cut the section off here of the foldable. And what you're going to do is make you're going to make a little shape out of this. You're going to make a rectangular prism out of this. So you're going to take and you're going to fold and fold and fold again, and fold, okay, so this small fold right here is going to be where you glue. But before we do any of that, take a look at your circle. Can you find some things that in the world that are circles? What are some things that are circles? Okay, and draw those here. How about rectangles? What are some things that are rectangles? And if you remember, if you look at your vocabulary cards, they give you some ideas, but I bet you could come up with some more. And the same thing for a triangle and a square. The last thing we're going to talk about is how many sides. Well, how many sides does a circle have? 0. How many sides does a rectangle have? 1, 2, 3, 4. How about the triangle? 1, 2, 3. 3 sides has a triangle. And our square also has 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So when you finish all of that, and you draw your pictures here, then all you have to do is put it together. And how you do that is you take your glue stick, run an edge of glue along that glue stick, along that small fold there, and then you're going to fold it. I'm going to attach it here. There you go. And then you have a little stand that you can see all the different shapes. Maybe we could turn this into a game of some kind. Roll it. What kind of shape do I have to make? I have to make a triangle. Okay, I'll make a triangle. Here we go. Triangle. Roll it again. Oh, I have to make a square this time. Square. There. Okay. Have fun today. Bye-bye.